Grindr allegedly crashed during Charlie Kirk's memorial and the RNC in Milwaukee. Whether it really did or not almost doesn't matter. The rumor blew up because it fit the joke we all know: closeted Republicans. But the real story isn't just hypocrisy. It's about why the closet still thrives in conservative politics and how it fuels everything from makeup-covered speeches to actual laws. The science of homophobia. Back in the 90s, a study caused a stir. Researchers showed homophobic men 3 sets of erotic videos: straight couples, lesbian couples, and gay male couples. They strapped participants to equipment measuring penile tumescence, basically a scientific boner detector. The results? Well, homophobic men reacted just like everyone else to straight and lesbian porn. But when it came to gay male sex, about half of the most homophobic participants showed clear signs of arousal. They got boners. The authors suggested this lined up with an idea called reaction formation, or as others have called it, the desire to cruelty pipeline. People who are threatened by their own hidden desires push back by loudly hating the thing they secretly want. And that study exploded in the media. For decades, you've probably heard the line, "The loudest homophobe is secretly gay." And honestly, it's satisfying. It makes hypocrisy feel inevitable, or like cosmic karma. But in 2005, Brian P. Mayer and colleagues published a study with the perfect title: A Secret Attraction or Defensive Loathing, Homophobia, Defense, and Implicit Cognition. And they complicated the story. They wrote, contrary to the idea that defensive homophobics harbor an implicit attraction for gay sex, we found that such individuals displayed evidence of phobic-like aversion. In normal people speak, it means not every homophobe is secretly lusting after what they condemn. Some genuinely experience fear and disgust, like a spider phobia where the thing you hate triggers panic, not hidden desire. People scared of spiders don't usually want to fuck the spider, is what I'm saying. That gives us 2 distinct camps: the closeted, repressed kind and the defensive, phobic kind. And that distinction matters when we look at Grindr crashes and MAGA politics, the 2 faces of the closet. So who was logging in at the RNC? Most likely the repressed group, the ones who feel desire but can't square it with their political or religious world. Michael Rochester's 2012 dissertation dug into this. He found that authoritarian parenting, rigid rules, harsh punishment, a sort of my way or the highway approach, was strongly tied to homophobia and repression. Men raised this way often developed a mismatch: attraction on the inside, hostility on the outside. So when a Grindr rumor hits the RNC, it's not surprising. In that crowd, you've got people secretly scrolling because they crave connection they can't admit to, maybe not even to themselves. But right next to them are the other camp, the ones not sneaking into the app but cheering for Trump's policies. As Mayer put it, defensive homophobics might be so averse to gay sex that they experience fear and anxiety with mere exposure to gay images. I don't want to call anyone a pussy-ass bitch, but if you're like scared of a gay guy, like get a grip. Sorry. So while one group is thirsting in the shadows, the other is whipping up bans to make sure nobody can come out into the light. Group A is afraid of Group B, religion, community, and belonging. This whole dynamic gets supercharged by community, or the lack of it. Research shows that Americans without college degrees, especially those outside religion, report much more loneliness. They have fewer friends, weaker networks, and less social support. Conservative churches still offer that structure, and for many people, the church is their family, their safety net, and their entire social world. So if you're a gay Republican in that setting, the closet isn't just about sex, it's about survival. Coming out might mean losing your family, congregation, even your job. You could literally lose everything. So staying closeted or even attacking other queer people becomes a way to keep belonging and also to keep people off your back. And this is why Trump's religious freedom policies between 2017 and now hit so hard. He expanded exemptions for doctors who refused trans patients, for adoption agencies that rejected gay parents, for employers who wanted to fire people for just being a bit queer. He sent a crystal clear message. If you're straight and devout, you're protected. If you're queer, you're disposable. So in that same convention hall, You've got two strategies playing out. Some Republicans hide on Grindr hoping not to be found out or to find someone in a similar situation as them. Others double down, writing laws to keep the closet locked for everyone else. Bronzer, eyeliner, and double standards. Honestly, this is why the Grindr crash rumor hits so hard. On the surface, it's hypocrisy. And yeah, hypocrisy is funny, especially when it's wearing bronzer or like just orange spray tan on the face. Like, let's be honest, Donald Trump in full pancake makeup is basically drag, just without the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, or talent. And girl, JD Vance, get me started on JD Vance. So if you're gonna write anti-trans laws, maybe don't show up looking like you just wandered out of a hot topic. The eyeliner, JD. But once you peel back the comedy, I'm holding myself in, there is something darker. The closet in conservative politics isn't just a joke. It's kind of an engine. It turns repression and fear into policies and culture wars. It makes people feel unsafe with the people they know. The politics of the closet. Authoritarian leaders know how to work that engine. Take Poland in 2019. The ruling Law and Justice Party ran a campaign branding LGBT rights as foreign ideology. Surveys showed that prejudice against queer people rose afterwards, but so did solidarity. Society polarized. That was the point. Trump did the same thing. He didn't just say LGBTQ+ people don't belong. He said religious freedom. And suddenly, his base felt holy, while LGBTQ+ protections evaporated. Same playbook, just different vocabulary. So when you hear about Grindr rumors, it's not just gossip. It's a sign that both repression and defensive loathing live side by side, and both can be weaponized by the people on stage. In a dream world, a gay guy could just be a Republican because he likes money stuff, I don't know, and it wouldn't matter. But that's not where we are. Closet isn't just personal, it's political. So yeah, the Grindr at the RNC story is hilarious, don't get me wrong. The same party banning drag queens is run by men who look like they're waiting for their turn on RuPaul's Best Friend race. Girl, you'd be sent home first. And if JD Vance spent half as much time on eyeliner tutorials as he does on anti-trans laws, maybe he'd finally blend something properly. Also, Trump's makeup is so bad, you can tell there's no gay guys there helping him. He'd look a lot better. But here is the serious part. The closet isn't just an individual problem, it's a political tool. For some, repression means sneaking onto apps. For others, fear means doubling down on bans. Together, those two forces keep the machine running. Shame creates silence, and silence justifies the next round of cruelty. So that's the real hypocrisy. It's not just one closeted delegate on Grindr, it's a whole system where fear and desire get twisted into fuel for authoritarian politics. Until that system changes, until we stop rewarding fear and punishing difference, the closet will keep producing two things: secret users in the shadows and loud crusaders at the podium. And that's why Grindr crashing at the RNC isn't just a funny rumor, it's a warning. If you like this little breakdown, hit like, drop a comment, and make sure you subscribe. I cover the stories behind the headlines, the politics under the memes, and the power structures shaping our lives. And I do little deep dives like every week. We do 5 videos a week, and at least one of them is usually a little deep dive. Bye!